YouTube side. Hello everybody over on the YouTube, and hello to everybody on the TikTok side. So we're at Heathrow Airport, and as you voted for, the winning flight was Heathrow to Edinburgh. So there was 3 choices to choose from, and you chose Edinburgh, Heathrow to Edinburgh. So that's what we're going to do today. So we're in the Airbus A320, and let's get started. Cold start. So external power. And we'll put the dome lights on. Okay, we can see something at least. There we go. So it's Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. We're going to try my best. See if I can make some. Let's try not to make mistakes this time around. So the flight time's around an hour and a quarter, I believe. Arm doors and cross check. Niall has said. Robbie Harton, how you doing? Alec, how you doing? Yeah, full flight, Alec, tonight. Doug Sten, how you doing? Evening. Yeah, so yeah, so let's get this checklist going. Okay. APU fire test. APU master on. One, two, three. Copy lights as required. Okay, so we'll do that. Lewis, it starts from around 80 British pounds, and this is an added aircraft or an add-on, but this is free. Okay, so fuel, we'll load the fuel in later, so that's fine. Let's put the lights on.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard Flight 208. Our flight time will be roughly 56 minutes. Now that the cabin door is closed, please make sure that all devices are in airplane mode and your large devices are now shut down and stowed. Please fasten your seatbelt and make sure that all tray tables and seat backs are in a full upright and locked position for departure. Cabin crew, prepare cabin for departure.
Okay, so flaps up, speed brake, disarmed, APU bleed switch on. max bleed. Auto.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the screen for an important safety demonstration. Thank you for flying with us.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now ask for your attention while we take you through the safety procedures on this aircraft. A safety card is in your seat pocket showing the exit routes, oxygen masks,
don't forget the fuel.
and brace position that you must adopt.
Hey Eddie, how you doing? Welcome to YouTube. Yeah, hopefully there isn't, Eddie.
And 2 at the front of the cabin.
Okay, so
Floor lighting will guide you to an
let's
exit.
have a look at this.
Please be aware that your nearest exit may be behind you. In an emergency, leave all cabin baggage on board. Your seatbelt is fastened, adjusted, and released as shown. It must be fastened when the seatbelt signs are on, and we recommend that you keep it fastened at all times. If the air supply fails, masks will drop from above you. Pull a mask towards you to start the oxygen. Put the mask over your nose and mouth. Hold in place with the strap. Pull on each side to adjust. Put on your own mask before helping others. If we land on water, take the life jacket from under your seat. Put it over your head. Pass the tapes around your waist. Click together. And pull the strap to adjust. Do not inflate it inside the aircraft. When outside, inflate by pulling the toggle. If it fails to inflate or needs topping up, blow into the tube. There is a light and whistle for attracting attention. We also carry flotation aids for children. Your tray table must now be stowed, armrest down, window blinds open, and seatbelt fastened.
Run, just run.
We wish you a pleasant flight with
Okay,
EasyJet.
data. I'm trying to remember how to set this up fully. What game is this? It's Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. For those that want to see the full screen experience, head over to the YouTube as well. There's a few of you over on that side. So gross weight. Again, there is a particular order you're supposed to do these things, but I haven't quite got that far with it yet. METAR, send. Messages received, METAR. Okay. So at the moment, this is the METAR for Heathrow. That's the Edinburgh one. So it looks like we've got a 6 knot wind, 100 degrees. Broken cloud. QNH 1029. Okay.
Cabin is secure, ready for departure.
I'd like to apologize, but we are very slightly behind schedule. We do apologize for this slight inconvenience.
Okay, we'll print this off. Alright then. ADIRS is still not aligned. Yeah, thanks Theo. I haven't got round to checking up the rest of the panel yet, but so overhead panel. Let's go and do that now. Okay, exterior lights. Okay. Shane, where did you get that audio? So I was wondering when someone would notice that. So it's actually an add-on called PAX, PACX, and it gives you all the flight crew and passengers and all the rest of it. So. What time are you taking off? So planned departure sort of 9:30 was the planned departure. Thanks for the follows, thanks for the shares on TikTok as well, appreciate it. And there's a few of you watching on the YouTube side now, which is pretty cool. No, it's live. It is live on TikTok as well as it's live on TikTok and YouTube. So, but it's just that I'm trying to set this up and read comments. It's obviously clearer on the YouTube side. Thanks for the follows. Thanks for the shares. Okay, so Adam, so you see the left of the cockpit. You have an iPad, a tablet. How did you get that? Okay, so this is an add-on aircraft, so this gives you all, it's free add-on aircraft, but I'm not too sure whether it's available on Xbox. Okay, so Fuel pumps. Fire test for engine 1. And fire test for engine 2. Okay. Before start, load sheet check, takeoff data. Okay, so let's just go through this now. Okay, so cruise 340. Flaps 1. Hi Star and hi Top Man, how you doing? As in PAXC or PACX, I think it is, Shane. Flaps 1. Let's get the V1s in. VR V2. Q&H for the approach 1029. Temperature I'll leave. Yeah, no problem, Shane. I appreciate it. Okay, so flight plan. So departure 09 left. And pretty sure the departure, let's have a look at the flight plan. ULT1, ULT 1K, ULT 1K. There we go. And then 6,000. And that's right. Hi Dan and chat, how are we all this evening? Hi Nigel, thanks for joining. So I'm trying to remember what we're doing here in terms of obviously setting up. I've got an 87% satisfied cabin at the moment, probably because I'm taking a little bit longer than I should be taking to set this up. But hopefully if we switch this into plan mode, I think that would be the lot. Okay, I think okay, so let's have a look at we should be able to okay, that's better. Oh, okay. How do we fix this flight plan discontinuity? Where are we? You'll be flying over my house in Edinburgh. I said him flying all the time. How cool's that? I think I might be able to. Right, so if I do ULTIB to Hemel, so if I click that and click MEL, oh, no problem. Well, welcome to the YouTube side. Thanks for coming over to the YouTube channel. I think that might be the one. There we go. Insert. Let's try again. Oh, look at that. Hold on, there's another one. When do we hit the runway? We're supposed to be there in 5 minutes at the runway. That's our takeoff time, but I think we're going to be delayed. I just fear that we've got to probably let the cabin know that we're going to have a little bit of delay.
From the flight deck, this is your first officer speaking. Unfortunately, due to a technical issue, we're slightly behind schedule. We do apologize for this flight inconvenience.
Oh dear. Okay. If you much better quality. Is this Spirit Airlines with all these delays? Christian, maybe. Okay, I'm just trying to sort out this flight plan disconnect. A discontinuity, basically. I think we can. Put Hemel in there. Oh man, no. I think I need to delete one of the Hemels. Let's have a look. How do I remove it? Okay, I'll tell you what I'll do Hemel to Buzzard. So for Buzzard, put that there. See if that works. No, it's just adding them all in. Click on Hemel, then discon, then confirm. Okay, hold on. So click on Hemel. Whereabouts? Can we get rid of this one? Okay, press clear. Press clear. Then Hemel. Oh, okay. And then if I click Hemel, and then that needs to go to Buzzard. We'll get there in the end. Have I got to do this all along? I don't know. So am I connecting these? Am I connecting this sort of wrong? Can I sort of connect these two together? So if I do Buzzard Airways. Oh really? Every time you make a change you get a discount. It's a pain. It's just a bus thing. So is that the same in a real Airbus? Does anybody know? I mean, I'm just going to have a look at the flight plan as well. Have a look at the flight plan. So Buzzard. So it's the Airways TA20 T420. So if I go to Buzzard Airways. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. So, yeah, okay. I see. Okay, so that's now working. All the way across TNT. Okay, so let me just check the flight plan. So it's ending at in pip. Let me just have a look. Oh, okay. That's when the approach starts. So we need ILS for runway 06. So we'll do that. ILS for 06. And let's just see what's. Okay, I don't think we need a star, do we? Okay, so if we have a look at that flight plan now. All the way to okay. Okay, that looks good. All right, well the good news is that we can actually start to look to there we go. We can start the engines or start the part where we need to push back and etc. All right, well thanks for your help. I prefer a star as it gives you more time to prep for the approach. Okay, well I might try it next time, or we can do that as we fly maybe, I don't know. Alright, we'll leave it at that because we are getting quite delayed on the flight here. So okay, so in takeoff config, external power off and disconnected. Yeah, external power's off. Pushback clearance obtained. Okay, so we're going to get the pushback.
Cockpit to ground.
This is ground. Stand by. Okay, sir. The bypass pin is installed. All doors and hatches closed and all ground equipment is removed.
The parking brakes are set. You may lift.
Parking brake set. Lifting the aircraft.
You're playing captain, fly as you see fit. I don't know about that,
Standing by
Doug's
for
there.
pushback.
Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead.
We are cleared for start and push. Parking brakes set.
Okay, cleared for push start. Please release parking brake.
Parking brakes are released.
Commencing pushback. You can start the engines in sequence.
It will start in the sequence.
From the flight deck, this is your first officer speaking. Welcome on board our flight. We'll be departing soon and we're aiming for a smooth flight. Thanks for flying and we'll keep you informed of any changes as they happen.
Okay, starting the engines. Engine 2 start. So it's Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. So for those that want the full screen experience, you can get over to go over to YouTube side and view it over there. But it's Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. Okay.
Okay, pushback completed. Please set your parking brake.
Parking brake set.
Parking brake set. Lowering aircraft.
Ground. You may disconnect.
Okay, sir. Clear to disconnect. Pin has been removed. See you at the side. Have a good flight.
Holding position waiting for the visual. Thank you and goodbye.
Okay, so, engine number one's starting up now. You see it kicking up on the panel. I live here in Las Vegas. There we go.
Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
Okay, engine mode normal. APU bleed off. Ground spoilers arm. Rudder trim 0. Flap levers. Takeoff position, so that's 1. Pitch trim. Sorry, I'm making everyone very dizzy. Okay, all good. APU master switch off. Cam door page. Doors are secured. Okay. Taxi checklist. "2020 designs, you make me laugh." Co-pilot would definitely be nice. Taxi clearance, we haven't got sort of any clearance needed today. So nose lights, taxi, which is, it's on taxi. Parking brake off. Brakes, check. Flight controls, check. Auto brakes, max. Pretty sure the auto brakes are somewhere around here, aren't they? Where are the auto brakes? Pretty sure they're around here, aren't they? Auto brakes max. Where's the auto brakes? I just don't know where the auto brakes are. I'm pretty sure they're around here somewhere. Okay, I'm going to have to just leave them off. Hopefully they're on. Hopefully they're somewhere. Okay. V1, flight temperature. Check, check, check. Check. Flight director. Check. Too sure what that is. Flight instruments, weather radar, predictive wind shear system, auto. Squawk code. Squawk is 7000. On. Takeoff config, press. Oh yeah, it's on there now. Okay. Auto brakes on max anyway. Alright, that's good. Okay, let's taxi.
Note the cabin lights will be dimmed for departure and landing. If you require additional lighting, there is a reading light on the panel above you.
Okay, so let me just get the just gonna look at the map. Okay. So we're going the right way. Yeah, it's Heathrow. Good guess. Okay, we're at the holding point for runway 9 left at Heathrow. Let's go through the before takeoff checklist. Brake temperature. Okay, brake temperature is good. Takeoff and line up clearance. And approach. Path clear of traffic. Engine mode selector, start at norm. Let me just okay, norm. TCAS, yeah, that's been selected. Packs as required. We'll do that after takeoff. Exterior lights set, so takeoff lights. takeoff lights on. Okay. Slide table and ATC clear for takeoff. All checks done. Let's go. It's the V1, 121 knots. Okay, clear for takeoff. Okay, ready for takeoff. V1. Rotate. Red gear up. Okay, then we're on the way to Edinburgh. Seems to be following the path quite nicely, the autopilot. Okay, we'll go to 10,000 feet. Bring that to standard. landing lights off. I believe landing lights come off at after 10,000 feet, isn't it? I may be wrong, but after 10,000 feet the landing lights come off. Yeah, so yeah, it seems to be following that quite nicely. Right, let's level 340. There you go. Okay, we're managed altitude now. Thanks for the follows, thanks for the shares on TikTok, and thanks to those that are watching on YouTube as well. So I'm streaming this live on YouTube as well. Good evening, how you doing? Okay, I think we can take the seatbelt signs off.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now passing through 10,000 feet. You can now turn on your larger portable electronic devices. As a reminder, please keep your seatbelt fastened while you are seated and do not congregate in the galley or near the lavatory. Flight crew has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign. We now get up and move around the cabin. However, we ask that you keep your seatbelt fastened when seated in case of unexpected circumstances.
So it's climbing to 1500 flight level 150, but then after that it's going to flight level 360, I believe. Sorry, 340 after this. Cruise speed we're doing 290 knots at the moment. Thanks for the follows, thanks for the shares.
Flight crew has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. Please adjust your seat fasten your seatbelt.
I don't normally point this out, but if you take a look outside, we're over a pretty interesting landmark.
So hi to those on the YouTube side, obviously experiencing the full screen side of things. Thanks for the follows and shares on TikTok as well, appreciate it. Yeah, definitely great weather tonight, Shane. Great weather. For those that have got YouTube as well, don't forget that to subscribe. So for those that are viewing on YouTube and not on TikTok, don't forget to subscribe on the YouTube side. Thanks for the follows, thanks for the shares on TikTok as well. There's 1,900 people watching this stream on TikTok, which is incredible. Interesting landmark to extend. Milton Keynes. Something like that, eh? It's having a little bit of a fit there. Yeah, so have a look at the flight path. I'm guessing that's where we need to descend. Just trying to look out where are we at the moment, what point. So Akupa in terms of the points. That's near Essex. Oh, okay. Okay, Cooper, we're just not far from Leicester, actually. We're not far from Leicester at the moment. Leicester must be that over there. That must be Leicester. You're in Leicester. Wow. Oh, thanks for the subscribe, Epic Gamer. over on YouTube. Appreciate it. Oh, thanks for the subscription, Ron Murray on YouTube as well. Thanks for that. What kind of approach will I do? It's programmed in for an ILS at the moment, but it didn't go it didn't go well last time. So ILS for 06. There's no star programmed in. Okay, so Alvos. So Alvos that we're approaching now is in between Leicester and Tate and Hill, my home airfield actually, which is pretty cool. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Mi español, amigos. Yeah, so yeah, we're going all the way to Edinburgh tonight. Navigraph charts. Yeah, it was something like £80 for the year, and I think, you know, obviously it's got all the charts that you need. I don't know whether there's ways around it, but I like the fact that they connect, or it all sort of Simbrief and Navigraph own this. Well, they're all sort of owned by the same company, and I liked how it sort of connected to the sim and everything you see. So yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, lovely sky, isn't it? Hi from Japan, how you doing? So TNT, I know that one quite well. It's not far from East Midlands, the TNT marker. So the TNT marker there is not far from Alton Towers. I've flown past that a few times. You've been through the stall simulation? No, I haven't actually. Stoke, that's it, yeah. It's Stoke Way, isn't it? Should really check how much fuel we've got on board. We go past the northeast, so we're actually going northwest over the Lake District. And that'll take us directly to Edinburgh. So on YouTube, I've got it is landscape on YouTube, so you can see it full screen on YouTube if you go over to YouTube Fly UK, for those that are interested in the full screen experience rather than the portrait mode. Over Liverpool, past the lakes. That's correct. Yeah, I love Edinburgh too. It's fantastic. Time to destination. So it's saying on the flight computer 21:45 UTC. Now the clock in the so I think we got around 20 minutes. It's confusing because it's showing me a different time to what's actually reality. So all these enter destination data. I thought we'd already done this. Should we put a star in? Make sure that's gone in correctly. That's gone in okay. I'm trying not to be so bossy tonight. Don't worry, David, honestly. Flying IFR or VOR, it's using the airways, so it's, I think they're just sort of GPS points, to be honest. They're certainly not VORs. They're sort of airway reference points, I believe. Thanks for the follows, thanks for the shares on TikTok, I do appreciate it. And thanks for obviously for those that popped over to YouTube for the full screen experience. There's a few of you on there. I suppose it is instrument flying rules. But at the moment, it looks like VFR weather though. So potentially we could fly it manually. Okay, just checking the fuel. Okay, so we've used 15.8 tons of fuel so far. It looks like engine 2 has used a little bit more than engine 1 at 80 tons. Engine 1 79 tons. Should be flying us to Vegas for the Titan flight tomorrow. Oh, cool. Will you land instrumental with the approach? I'll leave it on until the last minute. I'm interested to see whether the ILS will actually work this time. Last time I had the ILS on the last stream, it didn't work, so I had to land it manually anyway, which is not ideal. Made a bit of a hash of it, but well, it was a smooth landing. Doug's Den, I don't know about the bigger stuff, but you certainly, I actually done my night rate in VFR in real life, so I done my night rating in VFR, so you are allowed to fly VFR at night. I'm not too sure about the airliners though. I'll tell you one thing, that when you do fly at night, the interesting time, I've done my night rating around November time, December, and all the Christmas lights that you could see, all the you know, all the sort of ambulances and stuff and police cars that were sort of going down the roads. It's crazy. When you're flying at night, you see all that. It's just really cool. Thanks for the follows, thanks for the shares on TikTok side, and thanks to those that have gone over and watching on YouTube as well. So I'm streaming this on YouTube at the same time as TikTok. This is the Airbus A320, and we're off to Edinburgh from Heathrow as requested. I've done a bit of a poll on YouTube this week to see what sort of flight you'd like to see, and that was voted the top flight choice. So make sure your frequency is set for the ILS. Okay, thank you, top man. So we might as well fill this out. So wind at Edinburgh is 220.08 knots. 220.08 knots. And it's Takeoff in Edinburgh, so that means clear clouds, clear visibility, clear clouds. Not even broken clouds in Edinburgh. So I use something called OBS. It's free to stream from. So if any of you are budding streamers as well, then do check that out. OBS Live allows you to stream on straight to YouTube, and yeah, the TikTok I have to film it directly.
Can we get something to drink up here? Okay.
not too sure. So if we get the Navigraph out, get the approaches, ILS. I always wonder when's the best time to start descending. I think I need to start descending now. Turn the seatbelt signs on. Okay, well that makes sense. We're descending now down to 10,000 feet into Edinburgh. Mr. Golden Boy 84, not a video. It is live. I stream it on YouTube as well. Yeah, I think the ILS is going to activate automatically, but put the landing system on anyway. Yeah, thanks for that, Zach. Obviously mentioned about the YouTube. So there's a few people watching on the YouTube side now, obviously for that full screen experience. If that's what you're interested in as well. Thanks to those that are watching on TikTok though, it's absolutely incredible. There's 1,700 people watching on TikTok side. There's only around sort of 17 to 20 people watching on the YouTube side, but still really pleased with that. Thanks for the subscriptions on YouTube as well, Fly UK. I'm glad we put the star in now because I need a little bit of time to compose myself ready for the landing. Do you hand out any frequent flyer miles, Dan? Well, I think if you guys stay with me long enough, then I'm sure you accumulate a few of them. A trick shot. I love it. Squawk 7700. Well, maybe if it all goes wrong, then that might come out. Yeah, the screen text on that side can be a little bit intense. Takes over the view a lot, doesn't it? So we've got about 14 minutes apparently for our expected arrival time. See Edinburgh not far away now, so we're reducing the speed down to 250 knots, then to 30 knots. Zachary, not a problem. Thanks so much for everybody that's watching, both on TikTok and on the YouTube side. I do appreciate it. Like I said, I've made a bit of a hash of the last flight, so I don't want to say too much too soon because it seems to be going smoothly today, and I don't know what's happening, but it is. How'd you get all the tutorials stop popping up? Okay.
Final descent to your destination. Flight attendants will be passing through the cabin to collect any trash one final time. Please ensure tray tables are stowed and seats are in the full upright position. Please also store any carry-on items either in the seat back pocket or under the seat cushion.
In terms of the tutorials popping up, you can disable that in the sort of menus, basically. Yeah, thanks for joining on, obviously, joining on TikTok and on the YouTube side. We are getting close to Edinburgh now. We're making our descent down to 8,000 feet, and we'll be slowing down to 2,000 knots at some point soon. Sorry, 2,000 knots, 250 knots. I don't know why, but the it seems to have froze. Oh dear. Well, you can still move in. Okay, I'm gonna resume. There we go. Did you manually install? So not fly-by-wire. Fly-by-wire has an install facility for it. So we're heading to Edinburgh, so you'll see that we're not far off now. So we're expected to arrive in about 6 minutes time, but I can't see it myself. Track IR5 is what I'm using. Okay, so we're making a turn now. So next point we need to reduce speed down to 230 knots, and we're already at flight level 70. Thanks for the follows, thanks for the shares on TikTok, and thanks for those that are watching on YouTube, as always. It's about 30 of you watching on YouTube now. Do appreciate the subscriptions as well that have come through on the YouTube side, as well as the follows on TikTok. So we're not far from Edinburgh now. Estimated arrival is around 4 minutes time, but I believe that we'll be delayed. Yeah, you can use binded keys instead, top man. So you can obviously assign certain keys. I like to obviously press the buttons accordingly. So okay, so we're going to reduce down to 230 knots now.
Flight attendants, please prepare for landing.
Okay, let's get a checklist out. Plan arrival page, we already know that's in. Plan A page. It's the okay, we're looking at 15 degrees at the moment. so where's this airport then? Sorry, I've just realised that I need to turn the overhead panel lights on. I'm there looking around in the dark, trying to work out what's happening. Okay. That's better, top man. I know. Crazy. See, I'm surprised Doug's Den hasn't told me off for that. I think he's let me. I thought it was a bug. Crazy. Okay, so.
This is your first officer speaking. We're going to be beginning our descent shortly. We're trying to do our best to make sure we bring this thing nice, smooth, and on time for you folks back there.
So okay, arm the speed brakes. And the airport's over there on the right hand side. Just about see it. Not too long till landing now. So capture altitude is 4,000. So yeah, we'll see. I'd have messed that up actually. Thanks for reminding me. Oh dear. Yeah, so that's why it's got the 4,000 altitude there. I thought it was on a managed setting, but obviously not. We'll put the speed brakes up. Try and slow our speed down as we thanks for the follows, thanks for the shares. Okay, best of luck everybody, and make sure your seatbelts are fastened and secure. Okay, there's the airport ahead. Slow this down. Localizers being captured. I think I'm going to have to disconnect the. We're well too high. I don't know what's happened there, but we're too high. All right, manually flying this in now.
2,500.
Might have to be a go around. We can't get this under control. First. Well, recovered from a terrible approach. Far too high, reverse thrust off. Far too high. Well, welcome to Edinburgh Airport.
Gentlemen, we have reached our destination. The local time is 11:03 p.m. and it is currently about 15 degrees Celsius. You can now use your mobile devices. Please remain seated until the aircraft has come to a complete stop and the seatbelt sign is turned off. Remember to use caution when opening the overhead bins, as items may have shifted during the flight. If this is your final destination, we thank you for flying with us. If you're making a connection, we encourage you to check your itinerary to ensure a smooth continuation of your journey.
There we go. Landing lights. Actually, landing lights should have come off well before then. But we'll take them off. APU. Okay, I'm guessing I can some of my landings. Hi Dan, have you landed? I have landed, yeah. Okay, so master warning, what's that? APU also shut down. Okay, so what we need to do, cut the engines off. There we go. Well, that's the end of that flight then. Not perfect, but still we've made it to obviously Edinburgh. So thanks for obviously joining me on this flight. I do appreciate it, and thanks for the subscriptions on YouTube. Thanks for the follows on TikTok. I'll be doing this again. I'm pretty sure either tomorrow or Sunday. But I really appreciate everybody who's followed and liked and shared the stream this evening. And yeah, we can get the passengers off board now. No, there wasn't much fuel at all. I didn't take any extra on board though, so if that makes any sense. Yeah, there we go. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure why the fuel truck's not coming on board. Okay, so we got some sort of support vehicle coming down. There we go. All right, well, that's the end of the flight. Thanks for. So, what model airplane are you flying? So, this is an Airbus A320. It's actually the fly-by-wire model, which is free in addition to MS Flight Sim 2020. Yeah, I mean, do check it out. It's free to download the fly-by-wire thing. So, are you a real pilot? I am, but not a commercial, private pilot. So Sunday I'm flying over Silverstone. That's my next flight on Sunday. So flying over Silverstone racetrack. There's a couple of people that I'm taking up there to. They want to go and have a fly around the racetrack, and so we're not landing at Western this time, but that's what I'm doing Sunday. So hopefully, and it was rescheduled from last week due to the high winds. So rearranged it for this Sunday instead. So Doug Stern, Top Man, Shane, Sandu, and Alassio, and anybody else. David, thanks ever so much for joining me on the YouTube side. I appreciate it. I really appreciate all the subscriptions on the YouTube, Fly UK, and I appreciate all the follows and shares on the TikTok side as well. So thank you ever so much, and take care, everybody. Have a good morning, good evening, or good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Thank you very much. This is Fly UK, and that's all for now. Thank you.